Okay, hi everybody. Just popping in real quick. My name is Emma. Welcome to Saturday Night Threads. So I'm still doing the same thing I was doing last week. What I'm trying to do is the wave blanket, and I'm trying to finish this last skin of yarn. I don't have that much, but the problem is when it gets to this point, is like, I don't know which way to pull it. What?
Does Hippo need this for
Hippo need
school?
I don't think so. I think it's old.
It's second grade.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's, well, I don't know. I'll look at it, but I don't know. I'll leave it here. I'll ask him because I'm not really sure about it. So when it starts getting to this point, I don't know which way it's being pulled. So I'm just pulling it, little by little. So I did mention last week about when you don't have what are they called? Little space savers or something to show you markers. That's what they were called. To show you where your peaks and your valleys are. It's good to invent something. Paper clips. I wouldn't recommend dots because they'll come off. But any kind of, they don't have to be colored paper clips. They could be the regular silver ones. But if you have, or just white ones, they don't have to be colored. Just as long as you know that some of your valleys are going, some of the waves, you have peaks and you have valleys. You have peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys. So that would help you to see where you have to stop and crochet, because they don't tell you that. And I already have veered off many times already on this blanket already. So I said, you know what? I need markers. I really need markers. So I decided they do have those little clip-on markers. They have like a little claw clip, and but I haven't seen those anywhere. Not that I have been really trying to find them, but I haven't really, I don't know, I probably could go online. Maybe they'll have them online. But all you're doing is just doing double crochet. So I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to finish this last skin of yarn. And then the next one that I'll be going to will definitely be the gray. And then I think I have another one, I think, of this color, this white one, I think. And then I'll be doing that one. This will probably be the last time I work on this one. Only because I don't think you guys want to see me crochet this for the next, a month or so. But, okay, so I'm coming to a valley. So I'm going to use 1, 2, 3. And that's what my mistake that I did last time is that I did the valley all in one stitch. And I was like, no. And I knew something was wrong. So I had to go back and watch a tutorial and find out where did I goof. And then I had realized that I did the valley in one stitch instead of all 3. So you go in, you go over your hoop, you pull out 1, you go over your hoop, you go in another stitch. Oh, see, I'm already screwing up. So you go in, you pull 1, and then you pull 1 stitch out. You go over, you go in, so you're doing double crochets, and then you go in 1, then you go through another one, and you go through 2, and then you should have 5. I'm not supposed to have 5. Oh my God. Let me do this again. You go in, and you pull through 1. You have 3. You go in, you pull through 1. You should have 4. You go in, you pull through 1, And no, I'm not supposed to have that many. I don't know why this is happening already, so. Okay, I'm not supposed to have that many neither. Okay. So we're doing double crochet. So we're going to go through 1 and we're going to pull through 2. Now I have 2. You're going to go hoop over. You're going to go through, pull a yarn and go through 2. I should have 3. So you're doing double crochets. Pull through, yarn over, and now I have, that's what I wanted. And then you pull through all 4, and there is your there's your valley. Now we're good. The next one is going to be a peak. So you're going through just double crochet, and see how short it is? It's like there's hardly nothing here. That's how short it is. And I'm like, I goofed up on so many times. So this is a peak, so I'm going to go through this one. So I got 2 more stitches. That's you really, really need those markers. And they don't tell you that. Oh, you just do this and that's all you do, you know. So you have your 3. Okay, this is the 1, 3. That's all in that same stitch. But you're going to pick the middle one and you're going to do 3 double crochets in that 1 stitch. 3 double crochets in that 1 stitch. And then, now see how many are here? Look at how short this one was. So here's another valley. So we're going to double crochet it until we get to these, let me see, these 3 stitches. Or is it this 3? I got to figure out which 3. So we're going to come back here. And let me just go all the way over there. All double crochets. It varies. Sometimes it'll go to the right. Sometimes it'll go to the left. And I hate that because it's not symmetrical. It's not going. Sometimes it just doesn't seem like it's going, you know, straight up or straight down. So I always have to gauge, like, okay, so how many am I doing? So I think I'm doing this one, and this one. So those 3. So I got 1 more. And this is going to be the valley. So let me pull this yarn out. So it's going to be these 3, and yarn over, double crochet. You're going to pull through 2. You should have 2 stitches. Yarn over. You're going to double crochet, and then you should have 3 stitches. Yarn over. You're going to double crochet, and then you should have 4. And then you pull through all 4. And there's your valley. Now, there's another peak. So I'm not saying that you have to have, you know, paper clips all through. Just move them along. That's all you really have to. That's what I just did. Just move them along. You know, until you get to, you know, you're finished until the end of the row. And then you have to start on the other side. You just continue doing the same. And it will save you a lot from wondering, you know, oh, did I miss one? Did I goof up? You know, and then you're looking at your work and you're like, oh, shoot, I didn't do a valley, or I didn't do this, or I didn't do that. So we're going into a peak. So it's going to be this one in here. So you go into that stitch and you do 3 double crochets in there. Okay. So now we're going to do another valley, and we're going to crochet all of these double crochets. Yeah, so yeah, I started making this video late, so it probably won't be up until maybe, I'm thinking maybe 6 or 7. And I still have to run to the store. I have to get some cheese that they didn't have at Aldi's. And I was like, shoot. Now I have to go all the way to Walmart just to get some cheese. That's annoying. And it's still, I mean, it's not freezing anymore like it was, but it is still cold. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a valley, and I'm going into these 3 stitches right here. See them? Those 3. So I'm going to crochet, yarn over, pull out, go through 2, yarn over, pull out, go through 2, yarn over, pull out, go through 2, and then I'm going to pull through all 4. Now I have these right here. Now, as you can see how, I don't know if you can tell, how this, see how big this is? See how it's like this? And now it's getting smaller. So that's not good. That is not a good indication. So I'm just going to go through here, see how it wants to behave. I'm going to do 2. I'm going to do another one in here. Now I feel like I have to extend this a little bit. And then I'm going to turn it around. And I'll end up taking all those off. Actually, I might not even have to because they're already there. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to hit in the same stitch and do another double crochet. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to start all over. And I'm going to go into this one and do a double crochet. I just hope it doesn't stick out. So, because I'm trying to make it go straight up. Okay, so it was only 3, so I'm going to have to... So this is a valley, so I'm going to have to come back. This is a valley. Okay, so this was a peak, and this is a valley. So I have to hit these 3 right here. So it got even shorter as I started crocheting this one out, which, like I just said, is not good. So now I have to do a valley. So I'm going to go in, go through 2, go in, go through 2, go in and go through 2, and then I'm going to pull all of them out through the 4. So now I have a valley. Except I'm hoping that when I come back to this end, I won't have a problem. But it's still going straight, so at least that's a good thing. So I'm going to crochet all the way up to this peak right here, and I'm going to do a peak right in there. So I don't know if anybody else is doing any crocheting lately. I don't know what you guys are crocheting. I've been seeing a lot of girls, young girls, crocheting like all these little, like, I don't know, I forgot, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Little animals and stuff, and they're really cute, you know, but I don't like crocheting little animals. I'm more like, I like crocheting like fashion doll clothes. That's more my thing than crocheting little animals, which are, like I said, they're adorable. They really are, little frogs and turtles. Okay, so there is my peak, and I'm going to go in this hole right there. But, yeah, let me know what you guys are crocheting this week. Are you crocheting a scarf, a blanket, a baby's dress, a baby dress, a hat? What are you guys crocheting? One thing that I wanted to get into, I see now I have my valley, but it's kind of like a little off. So I'm going to have to work on this somehow. I'm probably going to have to do a couple of increases when I get back here. So, gonna hit another valley. So yeah, I have I've been wanting to look into getting into that hook and latch. They do that needle punch, which, you know, they've been making like coasters, which have been really, really cute. They've been making so many nice coasters from the needle punch, but I don't have one of those, and I'm not sure I really want to, you know, invest in getting all those supplies, even though it's not really that expensive. But I do have a latch and hook needle. And I have, like I said, I have a lot of yarn. So we're going to do another valley. And this one kind of, I think this one is right here. So we're going to do another valley. And I should have 4 threads on here. I'm going to pull it up, pull it through. Okay, and then I have another peak. So I do have a latch and hook one, but I don't have any of the canvas. I would have to order some sheets because I don't have any of the canvas that they need, or that I would need in order to start. But I have a lot of yarn, a lot of pieces of yarn. You know, the ones that are already pre-cut. I have a lot of that. And I want to use it up. So I'll probably buy some of the canvas and try working on that latch and hook. And then maybe after that I'll get into the needle punch. But not until I finish that yarn with the latch and hook first. Because that's the needle I have. So I want to use that needle and use that yarn up. I have so many little packs. I think somebody gave them to me. Okay, what? So there's another valley. Did you hurt your hand? And then I was mentioning, yeah, hold on. Then I was mentioning that I want to do knitting in the round. And I do have those needles too. Because I want to learn how to make those, okay, I am not going to finish this today. Those, I want to learn how to make socks, like wool socks. That would be so cool to have. Okay, so I have another valley, and these are going to be the 3 stitches. So, go over, pull it out, go through 2, go over, pull it out, go through 2, I should have 4. And there's the valley, and there's my next peak. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be into these coming months. If I do try the needle punch, which I do want to give it a go, it looks like a lot of fun, you know, just to try it out. I probably will, but first I want to do the latch and hook because I have, like I just said, I have it.
Hey, Grandma.
What?
Can you pass me my computer?
Not right now.
Why?
Because I'm busy.
I'll play back here.
That's okay, but I'm not going to give it to you right now. So it's right here where the peak is at. Because he's going to need my table. And I'll show you the latch and hook in a second. Okay, and I'm going to have to unwind. This, I'm going to have to go backwards, unwind it, and make a ball. Because it keeps getting it into a knot. What are you doing?
Okay. The wire back there.
Okay.
And I'm going to come across right here.
Okay, so... yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna have to usually what I do when I get to this point, especially when it comes to, let me show you. When it comes to this point, like this, I come back here and I look for the end of this yarn. I look for the end, which I don't see it. Oh, it's right here. Now this is the end. And I unwind the whole thing. I unwind it. And then what I do is that after I unwind the whole thing, I'll make a ball. Because this is just going to keep, you know, going and going. It's just going to be hard to crochet with. So I end up taking it. I don't know. Let me see where it's at. Take it all apart. Where is it? Because once it comes into a knot, it's so hard. It just keeps winding and winding. So I'm going to have to work on this until I take it all. Let me see. I don't even know where it's at.
I'm about to go to the workshop at Gary's one.
Yeah, this is going to have to come off. So yeah, and then when I take it all apart, when I have these two pieces, you know, all separated, then I'll start from here and I'll start making a ball. Okay, so that's where I'm at right now with this, and I'll let you know when I get on the new skein or skein. I still don't know how to pronounce that. So did I just drop it? I sure did. So this is the next color that I'll be using, the gray. And this is what I meant by I have that latch and hook. And so this is an old one. This is an old latch and hook, but this is the one I got. But I don't have a hole puncher, and I have so many little threads, you know, that I have so many of these packs of it. And I don't have it in here right now, but there's somewhere else. Oh, here's some. Look, there's so, and it even says it, latch and hook rug yarn, and I have more packs than this, so I might end up just doing something small, nothing major, just to start on it. But yeah. And then I have more yarn that I can cut if I need different colors. Okay, guys, so that's where I'm going to be doing next. Like I said, I probably won't do this until, you know, I'll probably end up finishing this off camera. And I'll let you know how far I've gone. But my next challenge is going to see, but I have to figure out where to get the canvas first. So let me see what I can do about that, because I don't remember seeing that at Walmart. But we'll see. I'll see what they have, and if I have to continue this, I will. If not, I'll do knitting. One of the three. Okay, guys. So that's it for now, and I will see you in what do you call it? Next week. So like a fish in the sea. So glad you caught me. And don't forget to like, subscribe. And we will see you next week on Saturday Night Threads. Bye.
Hey, Grandma.
Yes.